Okay, this is going to be a generic video to explain how to manipulate your window so that you can see all of the things you need to see on the graph. So the first thing I want to make sure is that we're all starting from the same window. So I'm going to press zoom and I'm going to go to this one that says standard, Z standard. So you can do that by arrowing down, toggling down to 6, or just pressing the number 6. Okay, so we're all starting from the same window. I'm going to use the equation example that is provided on the reflection sheet. So I'm going to go to y equals, and I'm going to enter the equation negative 16x squared plus 95x plus 15. So here's the equation that's going to be provided, and I'm going to try to manipulate it so I can see what I need to see in the window. So to see what it currently looks like, I'm going to press graph. Okay, it doesn't look very quadratic right now, but we can change the window to make it look a little bit more like what we need to look, what we need it to look like. So we can see the two x-intercepts that are right here. We just can't see what's going on up here. We know it's kind of like curving. We just don't know up how high that's happening. So a lot of people want to zoom in and out. We're not recommending that you do that. We're going to recommend that you change the window, because our x values are fine here. I don't even need to change my x values, but I need to see up higher on my y values. So I'm going to go to window, and I'm going to toggle down or scroll down to y max. So we're currently at 10, and based on what I saw in my graph, it's higher up. So I'm going to start at 100. Why 100? Because it's a number that's big. So I could see my full graph, it's possible, or if I need to, I can always go higher, I can always go lower. So I'm going to start with 100. I don't have to press enter, I can just go right back to the graph. Okay, so you can see I almost can see the top. I'm not quite there yet, but I can almost see the top. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. Now, what I want to also highlight here, or communicate the idea that there is no one right window here. There are infinite windows that will show you the whole graph. So everyone could have technically a different Y max as long as you can see the whole graph. I'm just providing some guidelines. So I know 100 wasn't big enough, so maybe I'll go to like 300. Could you have gone to 200? Sure. Could you have gone to 500? Sure. Let's see what 300 looks like. All right, so now I can see my graph. I have my y-intercept right here. I can see my vertex, and I can see over here my x-intercept that I need. Okay, so that's how we change the window.